Hey, this is Eddie Hale, and in my last video I showed you how to draw this beautiful dinosaur here, and in this one I'm going to quickly step you through how to make all of these revisions to that dinosaur. Let's switch to Illustrator. We start with this dinosaur here. The first thing I do is I take my black arrow and I drag a copy of that dinosaur. I'm going to hold the Option key and drag a copy down here. I'll scroll up, and then I'm going to add anchor points to his back to give him spikes. I click 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then I switch to the white arrow and I drag this middle anchor point up. Go back to the pen tool. I'm going to click 3 times, and then if I hold the Command key, because the last arrow I used was the white arrow, I can grab this anchor point here and pull it straight up. There, so go and do that for me. Add spikes all the way down his back. I'll pause. So here's my dinosaur with the spikes. I want another revision. This exercise is all an excuse to play around with the Convert Point tool and the pen tools. So I Option drag a copy of him down here, pull him back in my window, and now what I want you to do is to make the points very pointy by taking the Convert Point tool and just clicking on every anchor point, so that there are no longer any curve handles and the points are very, very pointy. Keep doing that. I'll pause and come back. There, now I've got all of the very pointy points on him. I'm going to take the black arrow, select him, and Option drag another copy. Holding the Option, drag a copy down here, scroll up. Now what I want you to do is to take the Convert Point tool and drag out longer direction handles from the top here, and then break this one to create sort of a shark fin. I also want it to be smooth where it meets his body here, so I have to drag out direction handles there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on that. What did I do there? I drag out direction handles first, and then with the Convert Point tool I break those direction handles to make the fin sort of sharky, and then right here I drag out new direction handles so that where it meets the body it's a smooth point. So now you go through and do that over and over again. I will pause and I'll be right back. Okay, so here are all those fins the way I want them to be for this step, but the final step I want you to make a beautiful stegosaurus with realistic plates. I'm going to Option drag him down here, and I'm looking for beautiful plates like these, real full on the bottom and narrower at the top. We will also add spikes to his tail and add a second leg. So switching back to Illustrator. The trick here, I'm going to zoom in. The trick to making these beautiful plates is you pull short direction handles out of the top, very short, and then this direction handle here, I drag it and make it very long to make the curve full on the bottom and a little bit shallower on the top. I don't have direction handles here, so I'm going to drag new ones out, very long. This loop here I don't like, so I'm going to break this direction handle with my Convert Point tool and pull it over here real short. You have to be zoomed in close to do this because it's a tight workspace. So short handles here, break this one, and I pull them out real far, and they're kind of almost parallel to his back. Same thing here, drag them out almost parallel to his back. I have to break this one to get rid of this weird loop here and shorten it up. I'll pause and you do that to all your spikes and we'll come back. Alright, so here's my dinosaur with the beautiful spade-shaped plates. Now I'm going to zoom in on the tail to add the spikes that I was talking about. I'm going to start with the pen tool. I'll select this and I add 3 anchor points. 1, 2, 3. Hold the Command key and drag the middle one up if I have the white arrow, and there's one of my spikes. 3 more anchor points. I click out here with the pen tool, drag the middle one up, and they're kind of in pairs. So click here, hold the Command, drag that middle one up. Then when you have them all 4 in there, take the Convert Point tool and click on the tips of them to make sure they're very pointy, and maybe where they meet the body too, just to give them more of an angular, menacing feel. I'm going to pause here and finish up. So there are my 4 spikes, brand new spikes where there were none before. Now I'm going to scroll over here and I want a second leg here so he looks like he's got a little bit of dimension, like he's got 4 legs. What I do is I select these anchor points right here, and I copy. I would do a Command C, but I'll do this here for you. Copy, and then I would do paste in back, Command B. So there's a second leg back there now. If I nudge it with my keyboard arrows, the arrows on my keyboard, it moves straight to the right. There's my second leg there. I want to hide this anchor point here. I'm going to click on it once and hide that up in there. So there, he's got a little bit of thickness there. I'm going to scroll this way and do the same thing up here. I'm going to select this, just that anchor point, hold the Shift key and click on these two also. I'm going to go to Command C and then Command B. Use my arrows on my keyboard to nudge it to the right. And there's that second leg there. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. I'm going to grab this anchor point and put it right there and pull this one down a little bit so it looks like he's got two shoulders there. So there you go. I'll zoom out here. There's our finished dinosaur with the beautiful plates and the spikes and the two legs. If you didn't get any of that, I hope you'll go back and watch it and pause it and try it on your own. Thanks for watching.